shit! Welcome back to another episode about what happens when you drink too much coffee. Anyways, what we're talking about today is Ready Player One. If you haven't seen it, get ready because there's spoilers coming. So turn this off if you want to see it, and if you have seen it, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get into it.
Go make some dinner. Huh. What's that? Right there in the trash.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him. This isn't just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The Oasis.
So Ready Player One is about a boy in the future. His name is Wade Watts, and he's in a society where VR technology is the norm, and everybody is involved in this VR technology. That's called Oasis. And in Oasis, you can be whoever you want, do whatever you want. The creator of Oasis died and then gave everyone a challenge. He said, you need to find 3 keys, and when you find those 3 keys, you'll be the owner of Oasis, and you can do whatever you want with it. So the whole movie is about this main character and his team going to find these 3 keys, and they're trying to beat the evil villains, which is a corporation called IOI, owned by this evil business dude. Now, what this movie seems to do is it tries to do everything at once. It tries to have an amazing deep love story. It tries to have intense action sequences and emotional sequences at every single turn. And I think it inundates us with too much of that stuff, because literally every 5 minutes there's a swelling of music and we're supposed to get really engaged. What I think this does is it takes away from these elements of the story, because we're just hit with all this at once, so we never have any time to develop these plot lines, these stories, these emotional arcs that are supposed to pay off later, because they're paying off every 5 seconds. My biggest problem with the movie is throughout the movie there's these intense moments and action sequences in the virtual reality Oasis, but the problem is there's no stakes, because what's the worst thing that happens when you die in the game? You lose all your items. So there's like chase scenes in the beginning where it's really cool, but he just wants to win to get this key, and the worst thing that can happen is he crashes, and then boom, he lost his items, he can start over. So that's kind of lame. I feel like I'm not really into it, because a lot of the movie, it's all about fighting in this game, and there's no real world consequences. And some of the real world consequences they have to force, such as at the end when the evil business guy Sorrento decides, oh, I'm going to take a gun and leave my compound and just try to chase these guys down in the real world, even though he's head of a huge corporation, apparently pretty smart, he couldn't think of anything better to do. In the beginning, we started learning about our dude, Wade Watts. Very briefly, actually. We know that he doesn't have parents, he lives with his aunt, with an abusive boyfriend. His life pretty much is shit. There's only one scene with his aunt and his abusive boyfriend, which is apparently his only family left in the world. And then, halfway through the movie, she just gets killed. The evil guys go and kill the aunt. But you know what? Wade seems to get over it pretty quickly, because literally within the next 5 minutes, he's talking to a girl about how much he loves her and how great things are. So he doesn't really seem to care about that aunt that much anyways. That scene, believe me. Whew, okay. Let me get started on that. So Wade Watts meets this girl in the game. He kind of falls in love with her instantly. He doesn't even give us time to see their connection, but he's just totally down, totally into her through a few meetings. And then there's supposedly this tension and love between them in this scene when they finally meet in person, and it just feels so forced. There's swelling music, intense eye contact. I'm just when did that happen? When did they fall in love again?
You have a birthmark. So what? Why would that scare me?
So the end is actually the part that pisses me off the most, because there's all these what I would call fake deep moments, and then I'm kind of confused as to what the moral of the whole movie is supposed to be. The entire reason the creator of the game made this mission for everybody because he wanted them to realize this one thing.
Reality is real. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, I do.
No, no, I don't understand. It literally makes no sense. Reality is real. No shit. No shit, reality is real. Maybe that's why they call it reality. Alright, so to wrap it all up, Wade Watts and his buddies get control of the Oasis and they decide to close it down on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I guess people can experience more reality. And then Wade Watts gets the hot chick and they get to make out every Tuesday and Thursday. So it's great for him. Might suck for everybody else. And then that's it. Movie over. I want to know what you thought of the movie. Did you become nauseous as well when you watched it? Or did you actually enjoy this? And if so, how? Please, I want to know. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.